Hi, and welcome to another day of daily devotions with Manitowoc Cooperative Ministry. I'm co-pastor Matt Sauer. Today we're going to take a look at Psalm 101. It's a shorter psalm, so let me read through it. It starts out with great joy. I will sing of loyalty and of justice to you, O Lord. I will sing. I will study the way that is blameless. When shall I attain it? I will walk with integrity of heart within my house. I will not set my eyes before anything that is base. I hate the work of those who fall away. It shall not cling to me. Perversiveness of heart shall be far from me. I will know nothing of evil. One who secretly slanders a neighbor, I will destroy. A haughty look and an arrogant heart, I will not tolerate. I will look with favor on the faithful in the land, so that they may live with me. Whoever walks in the way that is blameless shall minister to me. No one who practices deceit shall remain in my house. No one who utters lies shall continue in my presence. Morning by morning I will destroy all the wicked in the land, cutting off all evildoers from the city of the Lord. Some pretty powerful words there. The psalm started out with these great things. I will sing of loyalty and justice. And then the psalm moves through and begins to point out all the things and ways that we need to work for justice. Honestly, if I were to live exactly according to these words about not having anyone near me who's lying, not to have any deceitful people around me, my life would be pretty lonely. And truth be told, I wouldn't even be able to look myself in the mirror. And I think we need to come back to those beginning verses again to understand that we are not being invited in this psalm to be perfect or to hate or to root out people and judge them, but instead we are to work for justice. Again, verse 1, I will sing of loyalty and justice to you. I will sing. In other words, I will tell you, O Lord, about the justice that is being done in your name. I will tell you, and I will make sure that you know the acts of justice that are being meted out through my life. But then verse 2 says, I will study the way that is blameless. When shall I attain it? In other words, we know that we're not blameless. Working for justice doesn't mean we are perfect, but it does mean that we are beginning to see the world with the eyes of God, to begin to love the world with the heart of God. We're going to study what it means to be blameless. That's what we've been doing through these daily devotions. But we also wonder, when will we ever be counted blameless? It's not about perfection. It's about working to bring about God's righteousness in the world. So when there is injustice, we correct it. No matter how small of an injustice, whenever we correct it, there is justice everywhere. We cannot let the little things go by and then suddenly wonder, when the great injustice happens, how could this possibly be? I'm thinking right now of the pandemic of systemic racism that seems to be ever so prevalent in our society. For so long, many good people have simply ignored the off-color jokes, the racist jokes. We've laughed at them. We haven't called people out. We've let things go by. And then suddenly something so big that we cannot ignore happens, and we wonder how we got there. It's because people like you and I stayed silent instead of speaking up for justice of God. We did not let the righteousness of God live, because we thought it would just be easier. We didn't want to make waves. We didn't want to ruin a friendship. We were nervous about calling out an injustice. We have to learn to speak the truth in love, to call out even those smallest injustices so that justice for all can be a reality. Let's pray. Most gracious God, we are thankful for this opportunity to be reminded that we are not blameless, but yet we are still called to sing of justice to the world, to speak your justice in the midst of brokenness. Give us the courage to face the injustice, no matter how small it may be. In doing so, let us do it with love, so that those around us will see that this isn't about a righteous kick and how good we can be, but it's about making right in the world. It's about establishing your beloved community. So give us the courage to name injustice, to call out those who speak evil, so that justice and grace and love may abound. Friends, remember that you are worthy, you are loved, and you are created to be a blessing. So go and be a blessing today and have an awesome day.